What if Doom and Borderlands had a baby? It would be the most addictive game I've played in years, as this hidden gem of a game has proven to me over the last couple weeks. I'm talking about Roboquest, and don't let the innocent name fool you. It devours your time like that one game from a childhood that you come back to every couple of years.
All we had to do was follow the damn train, CJ.
It's a fast-paced FPS roguelite with a massive amount of replayability. You start a run by picking up a weapon from a chest, which will spawn a variety from the currently 60 different available weapons, and immediately head into action. While some of the weapons have similarities, most feel and play very different. From a basic machine gun and pistol, over a flare gun and mine launcher, to a chainsaw and a bow for all those Hanzo mains. And whatever the hell that thing is, there's something for everyone. Each weapon can come in a different rarity, which decides how many perks and how rare the perks can be on it. These perks can go from a basic stat increase to literally changing how the weapon shoots, meaning you have an insane amount of different options to choose from. Besides that, you can also use melee attacks, a special ability that recharges after a couple seconds, and a literal Mario jump to get rid of the flood of enemies and bosses. New weapons can be either dropped by enemies or found in chests, which are located after the end of each zone or in special extra areas, which can be clearly spotted on the map. Those are either orange or purple, with orange being a small riddle that needs to be solved and purple a little obstacle course you have to finish. After munching through some enemies, you will level up and choose a perk to support your chosen playstyle, like boosting your ability, giving you some special passives, or boosting one of the 3 elements in the game, which some weapons use, or even can be added to those that don't have it naturally via a random perk. Burn, Cryo, and Shock each have different benefits. Burn sets up each enemy it hits and Flame, dealing damage over time. Cryo slows the enemy, and once hit enough, fully freezes them. Shock stuns enemies for a couple seconds once hit enough, clearly visible by a filling bar below the enemy's health. Speaking of it, the enemies in this game are, while being optically pretty basic, mechanically very good designed. All of them have unique, very simple to understand, yet challenging attacks or abilities, and are clearly distinguishable in the way they look, which makes learning how to counter each type of enemy a self-controlled and skill-based progression. That being said, when you start out new, you don't know anything and will eventually die, sending you back to your hub. Like every other roguelite, the game is technically short but very hard to beat. You do run after run, each time getting different things and trying out different builds, as well as getting permanent upgrades with wrenches you can earn throughout your runs. These can be used in your hub to upgrade the loot you get, passives, and much more, giving you an additional progression besides your own skills. Here you can also choose your difficulty by going either Pussy, Basic, or GigaChat mode and change your class. There's currently 5 different classes available in the game, each with different special abilities, melee attacks, and passives, as well as possible perks in your runs to support each of these. Oh, and melee attack is not necessarily always actually melee. For example, the ranger has a javelin throw and a commando has a mini shotgun. There's really a quadrillion different builds you can do. Like the one where I buffed up my defense and health gain to oblivion on cost of my movement speed, increased my explosion damage to maximum, upgraded my dash slide to where it shoots grenades, got a rocket launcher, rocket shoot ability, and just gone full Arnold Schwarzenegger tank mode. Just slow walking, blowing up everything and not caring about anything the enemies do. Now, while all that customizing has a decent depth to it, the game's focus is about fast-paced, Doom-like combat, which gets supported in many aspects of the game. When you destroy an enemy, he will drop healing orbs that vanish after a couple seconds. So if you want or need them, you have to go in fast. After each finish of a biome, you get reward wrenches, even extra ones if you were extra fast. again supporting a fast-paced gameplay, which also makes you do on-the-fly strategic decisions, like choosing to go after the extra chest, which biome you want to challenge, each one comes with a different set of enemies, or even just to go or not to go after this little bitch who will try to grind out of your reach, but carries a lot of those sweet healing orbs. Did I mention that you can grind on these rails and even double jump? And that you can play it co-op with your friend? You do a run, do another one and another one, and it's never boring. Each run feels different, which is also thanks to the map changing each time. One of the main reasons for the game being so good is the dedicated and heavily community-focused developer, which I experienced firsthand on Gamescom 2023. Here I discovered this gem in the indie area, seeing how he talked to a veteran of the game, asking his opinions about this version of the game and actually taking notes. And not only that, after me and my friends playtested the game, we got some decent free goodies, which I never experienced with any indie developer ever. He even gave away a goddamn Steam gift key for the game. Now, while the game is still in early access, it will launch in November already. And according to their dev blog, the 1.0 release will also come with in-run objectives, more unlockables, crystals you can find in runs that will make future runs harder, quests, secrets and much more stuff to use. It's currently available on Steam, Xbox and even included in the Xbox Game Pass, and absolutely worth your time and money. After dozens of hours, I'm not even close to being bored, which is for $20 an absolute steal. If you have any questions left about the game, leave a comment and it shall be answered. Until then,
Hasta la vista, baby.